Focus on you until you win, not until they clap, not until they understand, until you win. Most people spend their best energy proving instead of building, reacting instead of directing, scrolling instead of sharpening. Stoicism flips the script. You stop outsourcing your worth to noise and start investing your attention where your actions live. Marcus Aurelius kept it simple. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Epictetus drew the line that frees you. Some things are in our control, others are not. Today, you draw the line, then live inside it with ruthless focus. This isn't selfish, it's strategic. You cannot pour from a scattered mind. Focus is how you protect your peace, compound your skills, and make results inevitable. In the next minutes, you'll get 10 Stoic rules to focus on you until you win, without noise, without excuses, without comparison. Memorize the mantras, execute the moves, let your results make the speeches. Rule 1. Master your attention or lose your day. Attention is the doorway to your life. Guard it like a fortress. Before the world makes a bid for your mind, decide your first input, your first thought, your first task. Do not start by checking opinions. Start by setting direction. Ask, what 3 actions today move my life forward even 1%? Put them first and put everything else behind them. The Stoic doesn't chase every tug. He chooses his aim and moves. Mantra. My focus is my fortress. Rule 2. Live inside your circle of control. Anxiety multiplies where influence is imagined. Peace grows where influence is understood. List what is yours today. Your effort, your words, your standards, your schedule, your response. List what isn't. Other people's opinions, timing, outcomes, weather, luck. Place 90% of your attention on the first list, 10% on the second, and 0 on the third. When you aim at what you can do, momentum returns. When you stop wrestling what you can't, calm returns. Mantra, I spend energy only where it compounds. Rule 3, build in silence, let the work talk. The loudest one is usually the least certain. The Stoic keeps his craft in private, then ships in public. No teasing, no vague posting, no applause fishing. Marcus warned that the best revenge is to be unlike your enemy. Don't mirror noise with noise. Answer noise with results. Track streaks you don't announce, deep work hours, training sessions, learning blocks, clean meals, device-free evenings. Quietly stack proof until your confidence rests on evidence you can't lose. Mantra. Proof over performance. Rule 4. One target daily. Scattered effort is disguised avoidance. Pick the single most important task that would make other tasks easier or irrelevant, and move it first while your willpower is fresh. Write it the night before. At a set time, in a set place, do a focused block. No tabs, no texts, no toggling. Finish or reach a pre-decided checkpoint. Marcus wrote that you are rising to the work of a human being. Prove it with one meaningful brick. A house is built brick by brick, not by thinking about walls. Mantra. One brick every day. If people don't understand your new quiet, let them. You are not obligated to explain a standard that protects your peace. You are allowed to say no without a seminar. You are allowed to be unavailable while you do the work that makes you unshakable. The Stoic lives by internal scorecards. Did I act with reason? Did I improve my craft? Did I keep my word? External scoreboards will catch up. They always do. Now, anchor the identity so the behavior sticks. Say it cleanly. I focus on what I can control. I build in silence. I move one brick a day. I let discipline lead. My attention is my advantage. When interruptions try to buy your time cheaply, remember the cost. Every yes to noise is a no to your future. Choose the future. Micro moves for today. Keep your phone face down until your first brick is laid. Schedule a 25-minute deep work sprint and honor it like a meeting. Say no to one low-value request without guilt. Take a 5-minute walk without audio to reset your mind. Drink water before caffeine. Capture distracting thoughts on paper, not in tabs. Close the loop on one small promise you've been avoiding. Each small choice is a vote for the future you're building. Start now. In Part 2, you'll lock in the remaining 5 rules. Detach from outcomes and fall in love with process. Stop performing for approval. Practice voluntary hardship to widen your capacity. Eliminate comparison and run your race, and end every day stronger than you began. Together, they turn focus into momentum, and momentum into wins that don't need defending. If this resonates, set your intention in public so you remember it in private. Type, "I choose focus." Then, close the app, pick your single target, and lay today's brick. Now set the rest of the architecture that turns focus into inevitable wins. These final 5 rules remove friction, convert pressure into practice, and keep you moving until the scoreboard has no choice but to notice. Rule 6. Detach from outcomes, marry your process. Results are weather, process is the ship. You influence outcomes by mastering inputs, sessions, sets, pages, calls, conversations, recovery. When you cling to the result, your emotions swing with every gust. When you fall in love with the work, you become steady, and steady compounds. Epictetus said, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." Show up like a craftsman. Begin on time, execute the plan, close the loop, record the lesson. Then, release the day. Ironically, the less you beg for results, the more they arrive, because your attention stays on levers, not on fantasies. Mantra: process over pressure. Rule 7. Stop performing for approval, move for virtue. The crowd is a weather vane, your values are a compass. Marcus wrote, "Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter." If applause appears, let it pass through you. If criticism arrives, extract any fact and drop the venom. Keep your word, do the work, tell the truth, even when no one is watching. Approval is addictive because it feels like progress. Virtue is powerful because it produces progress. Trade image for integrity and you become hard to shake. Mantra: be good, not seen. Rule 8. Practice voluntary hardship to widen capacity. Comfort shrinks the soul. Controlled difficulty stretches it. Seneca would sleep on the floor, eat plain food, and ask, "Is this what I feared?" You don't need to suffer, you need to train. Choose one small challenge daily. Cold shower, fast for a window, take the stairs, finish the last set, say no to the unnecessary, sit with boredom for 10 minutes without reaching for a screen. Discomfort builds composure on demand. If you can breathe calmly under cold, you can speak calmly under heat. Mantra: choose hard, grow large. Rule 9. Eliminate comparison, run your race. Social media turns lives into highlight reels and your mind into a courtroom. Epictetus advised, look to what you do yourself. Different starting lines, different constraints, different callings. Comparison confuses signals and steals seasons. Define success by inputs you can honor, hours learned, reps completed, promises kept, courage shown. Celebrate others without shrinking. If you must compare, compare with yesterday's standard. Are you clearer, kinder, stronger, more consistent? That's the only scoreboard that counts. Mantra: run steady, not noisy. Rule 10. End every day stronger than you began. Perfection is fragile. Progress is durable. Seneca reviewed his evenings, what was done well, where he failed, what to do better. Your version can take 5 minutes. Write 3 lines, 1 win, 1 lesson, 1 next step. Close loops that would drain tomorrow. Forgive your misses so you can execute cleanly. A 1% gain daily compounds into a different person standing in your shoes. Nights teach mornings how to behave. Mantra: close strong, start clean. Put these rules together and you become difficult to derail. You stop chasing arguments and start stacking evidence. People will tug at your attention. Problems will invite your panic. Decline the invitations. You do not owe everyone access to your mind. You owe your future, the deepest work you can do today. Build guardrails that protect your build season. No phone before your first brick. No replying when you're tired or angry. No public promises you haven't privately practiced. No explaining standards to people committed to misunderstanding them. Yes to deep work blocks. Yes to saying no without guilt. Yes to finishing small, boring tasks that free attention for the meaningful. When criticism comes, run the relevance test. Is it from someone I respect about work that matters with facts I can use? If yes, mind the signal and improve. If no, let it pass like weather. The Stoic does not outsource self-respect to strangers. He builds it from kept promises and clean effort. Protect mornings like a fortress and evenings like a laboratory. Morning, breathe, move, read a page, write your brick, execute before you consume. Evening, review, briefly, forgive, set the next brick. Keep your environment aligned with your aim. Keep the desk clear, the bag packed, the notifications off, the temptations far. Make success easy to start and easier to repeat. Expect unfairness and move anyway. Life owes you nothing. Your efforts owe you everything. When delays hit, document facts and continue. When people doubt, let them. When you stumble, shorten the recovery window. Breathe, name the error, make the next correct move within 5 minutes. You don't spiral, you steer. That is how momentum survives real life. Anchor the identity so these rules become reflex. Say it cleanly. I focus on what I control. I protect my attention. I build in silence. I lay 1 brick a day. I detach from outcomes and love the work. I move for virtue, not applause. I choose voluntary discomfort. I run my race. I close strong and start clean. When you repeat it, you program it. When you live it, you become it. Make a pledge you can keep today. 1 brick before breakfast. 1 deliberate no to protect a deep work block. 1 chosen discomfort to widen capacity. 1 evening review to lock the lesson. That is it. Small, real, repeated. Your future self is built from these quiet votes, not from speeches, not from likes, not from promises made in public. Remember, Marcus, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Waste no more time arguing what a focused life should look like. Live one. Focus on you until you win, not because you don't care about others, but because you can serve them best from strength, not scarcity. Let your work speak. Let your peace lead. Let your results end the debate today.